Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment, creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network, positively inspiring. And good morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you. So grateful you're with us this morning. It is July 11th, 2020, and it is time for our morning spiritual practice, morning daily spirit. Sorry, that's a different program. It's time for some morning prayers here on the New Thought Media Network. I'm Reverend Robert Brzezinski, part of the New Thought Media Network prayer team. We've got a whole group of us that do this now. Myself, my dear wife Lara, dear friends Bernessa and Millie and Lisa and Elzia. What a great team. And we rotate through so you never really know who you're going to see. But you're always going to get a good prayer, that's for sure. And this is all based on a guiding statement that we found by Dr. Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life. And that is what we're all about here, bringing our words to life in a way that works for us. It makes sense. How about some shout outs? Good morning, Ursula, dear one. So glad you are with us. Yes, morning blessings abound. Love, 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 love. And Suzanne Gruba, good morning, dear one. Great to see you as well. Wayne out of Calgary, great to see you also, sir. So happy you're all with us here. Hey, and remember, this program has been is shifting a little bit because we brought on new team members and everything. We're not broadcasting directly from my personal page any longer. I will share to my page when I'm on duty, and others will do that as well. However, you can always find us at the New Thought New Thought Radio and Media Network page on Facebook. There's a link to that in the description for today's video. So if you follow that, head over there, make sure you like and you subscribe and you get the notifications when we go live. And everything's going to go live from the station's page now, from the network's page, and then we will share it out to our personal pages and other places like that. So wherever you're finding us, hey, do us a favor, drop over onto our Facebook page and give us a like and a subscribe and give us a follow over there. And that'll really help continue to spread this message, get this into the hands of more people, and invite more people to come join us in the morning and in the evening. So, okay, it's Saturday morning. It's a great, beautiful, glorious morning here in Colorado. They say it's going to be over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so we're bracing for a very, very hot day. However, those that live out here know it's a dry heat. We're okay. It's a dry heat compared to the coast where it's a wet heat. Very much a wet heat out on the coast. So, and what I really want to pray about today is just a continuation to be more and more open day by day by day. And what I mean is to be more open-hearted, more compassionate to those that don't understand. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop calling people out. Doesn't mean I'm going to ignore the semi-racist and posts that go by. Is that even possible? Even if it's a little bit racist, it's racist, right? So I'm not going to ignore the posts that go by and bury my head in the sand. But I am becoming more and more compassionate each day, and I'm working to become more compassionate. That there are just so many people programmed to believe things that aren't true, and we don't really have a way to help deprogram that yet or change those beliefs yet. So I think as a society we're working on that, and that's what I want to be about today, is continuing to be a beneficial presence and continuing our evolution into a deeper sense of compassion and a deeper sense of connection. So thank you if you're so inclined, please join me in that. Close your eyes and let yourself relax. Let yourself come to that place of wholeness, of oneness, of absolute knowing that there is a power and a presence and an intelligence that is operating right here and now. And I call that one God. One God, one source, one supply, one infinite wellspring of all life. The source, the supply, the Alpha and the Omega. The one self-existent cause that is forever taking on form and then abandoning that form in order to take on new form. Every blooming flower, every blade of grass, every grain of sand, every star in the sky, every cloud in the mountains, every rock and every pebble, every furry creature, every human, every furry, scaly and winged creature. It's all God. All of us, every one of us. There's no getting away from God. And so, in knowing this allness, this perfection of life, this perfect model of human life, knowing that that expresses itself through and as each and every one of us, I know everyone is a divine emanation of God's life. That everyone is absolutely vital to the evolution of this experience we call life. That everyone is at bringing a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to the world, and those are skills that no one else can bring. Each one a unique, divine, perfect emanation of God. And I know the world would be a much, much lesser place without you, without the gifts that you bring, without the truth that you share. So knowing everyone on the planet is absolutely vital to this evolutionary process, I know that those I don't believe in or agree with, those that seem to be misguided, or those that seem to be lost or evil or hurting or racist or whatever label it is, I know that is not the truth of them. I know that is the expression and the experience they are having. I know that is a reflection of their own beliefs and the beliefs they've been programmed, trained to use and to think are real or law. And so I claim for all a deeper sense, a deeper experience of the divine law, God's law, the oneness that reveals itself, that must take form according to our words, our thoughts, and our beliefs. According to our own words, thoughts, and beliefs, what we say, what we think, what we believe, what we profess, what we affirm, what we claim, the filter through which the divine pours and creates our lives. See, that's what's happening. The divine one is pouring itself through us to live as us. And it is our own humanness that gets in the way. It is our own humanness that changes that divinity, changes that pure essence of God into what we see in our lives. So if what we're seeing in our life is not what we wish to see, then we change our thinking, we change our consciousness, we change our experience by changing our consciousness. So this day I claim for each a deeper sense of opening the heart and allowing the heart to reveal, opening the heart and allowing the heart to listen, allowing ourselves to see those around us as divine emanations of God, divine children, divine adults, divine expressions of the one, whole and complete in their magnificence, even in what I might label their ignorance or their hatred. There's still God in there. And so I know that when I meet that which I do not understand with anger and aggression, I create more of that. And when I meet what I do not understand with love and compassion and a willingness to understand, then understanding happens. As I travel through the events of my day in the cyber world, in the physical world, in whatever world it is that I live and move and breathe and have my being this day, as I travel in those circles and in those ways, I vow and I claim for myself and for each one here that deeper sense of compassion, a deeper sense of love, a deeper sense of knowing that through love, through a belief, through our word, through our actions of love and compassion and understanding, we are creating a world that works for everyone. We are lifting up ourselves first, and everyone follows. And everyone has the opportunity to follow that. So it is by doing my own work that I lift up the consciousness of humanity, and then it is through that that I am called to an inspired action. I'm called to lead or to follow or to do or to not do or whatever it may be. I can feel that calling within to the inspired action, to what is mine to do this day. And I claim for each that deep sense of listening as well, of listening to the intuition, listening to God, through meditation, through visioning, through prayer, through contemplation, through reading, through walking, whatever the practice, I claim for each a deep sense of listening today, and then expressing the call, the truth through compassion and love. And so together we really are creating a world that works for everyone. Together we really are creating a world where everyone is awakened to their spiritual magnificence deeply, and together we are one. And so I am in this moment absolutely grateful for the words that are revealing themselves, for the truth that is revealing itself, for the energetic vibration that is lifting my body temple up in this moment, ready to meet the day, ready to be the day. Most especially grateful to know God's got all of this, and I can let it be. I get my bloated nothingness out of the divine circuits. I release this word into the law that must demonstrate that is already operating upon it, and I let it be. I let God be God. And so it is. And so it is. Oh, dear ones, dear ones, dear ones, thank you so much for being here this morning. I am so grateful to get to hang out and do this. And I know the rest of the team is out as well. So, hey, how about a couple of quick announcements? We do have some fun stuff going on. Now, like if you haven't heard about this one yet, please allow me to introduce you to Jane Garrett and JD Martin with Harold Payne. This is happening tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Mountain. Absolutely free, totally positively inspiring concerts. Happens right on whatever page you're watching right now, actually. And it's all put on by the New Thought Media Network and the good people at New Thought Media. They sponsor this program as well. So big shout out and a big thank you to the New Thought Media Network. And that's this week. Now, next weekend, remember, we're doing our New Thought Media Network Expansion Jam. This is a half-hour program, live broadcast here on Facebook and YouTube. And following that broadcast, we jump into a private room. We jump into a Zoom room. So we switch platforms and we jump into a Zoom room and get some work done. And break into work teams and do the things we need to do. And we start looking at who's doing what. And we let ourselves be informed by all of that through Monday morning visioning. Monday morning visioning is for you and our center, our organization here. It's a really great and fun way to get to take a deeper look at what you're doing in the world. Hey, also, we released a new program this week. It's gonna you'll be able to hear it in a couple hours here on New Thought Media Network, on New Thought Radio, actually. So head on over to newthoughtradio.net, and the amazing Terry Paul Choice has an hour-long program where she shares meaningful music and words. It's a really well done program and very much fun. We're going to broadcast that on the radio station every Wednesday and Saturday at 11, and it's on demand as a podcast as well. So I invite you to take advantage of all those things, and please do send us your prayer requests. We've got a whole team of people praying on these requests. We've got a brand new prayer line, email prayer line, prayer@ntmedia.org. Please drop us your prayer requests and get the team praying for you. Excuse me, a little frog in my throat there. And please smash that button, hit that button. If you're on Facebook, down below. If you're on Facebook, it's over there actually. If you're on YouTube, it's down below. But there's a button down there that says donate. Please, we are a 501c3 nonprofit ministry and fully supported by the gifts, the tithes, the offerings of people like you, listeners and viewers, those that are involved. Everybody is welcome. Please drop a donation in the bucket. $5 or 5,000. It's up to you. Anywhere in between as well. All donations are gratefully accepted and are being tracked. So you will get a letter at the end of the year letting you know how much you've donated to this ministry throughout the entire year. So thank you for that. A couple other shout outs. Cindy, didn't see you come in the room, but I'm so glad you're with us, dear one. Thank you for being here. That's a great picture. Looks like you're having a ton of fun. And my dear wife, Lara, so good to see you, dear one. Glad you're with us this morning. You know, folks, there's nothing more powerful than a small group of committed individuals. And to paraphrase Margaret Mead, it's the only thing that's going to change the world. A lot of small groups of committed individuals. And New Thought Media Network is here to be a part of that change. So let us know what we can do. Let us know how we can serve you better. And if you have an idea for a program you'd like to bring forward, hey, reach out and let us know. We got new programs coming all the time. I've got some great announcements coming soon. So, all right, I'm out of here for now. I got to get into the next thing. We'll be back this evening with 8:15 p.m. with evening prayers. Not really sure who's on the schedule, but I'm sure I know somebody will be here. Might be me. I don't know. Until next time, dear ones, we love you. Peace and blessings. Go forth and prosper.